So from mythos to the mundanities of our everyday life, everything is a story in some form, right? Even abstract music, as Leonard Bernstein would argue, is a sentence. It's a communicating something of a story. And so all days are bright, even tomorrow. That was something that I was holding in my heart earlier this year as a particular story, took off in a direction I didn't see it going. Wasn't necessarily my preference either, but it was the direction that story went. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure that I have arrived fully at the tomorrow, but in many ways, there have been many bright tomorrows that have come since that day. And so it reminds me of a truism, but these cliches, these, generalizations are true for the fact that they, have been proven over time, which is that the nature of a story depends on where you stop or where you start telling the story, right? If I stop telling the story in the throes of my anguish and pain and physical destitution, well, then that's a tragedy. But if I zoom ahead and I let that play out another month and I suddenly overcome all of that and become the champion of the world, well, that's a very different tale that we have told, right? And so it's so easy to get stuck on what is happening now and to not actually just feel the fullness of the moment and let the fullness of that emotional moment play out. So if you are in the depths of the sadness, be in the depths of the sadness, because tomorrow, even if you're still sad, it's not going to be that same depth. And, when we have happy emotions, we don't try to wish them away, right? We're happy to be happy. But when we feel things that aren't our preference, we're always trying to move through them quicker and get rid of them. Instead of just noticing that everything in life, it has a certain amount of energy and it's going to reverberate for a certain amount of time, and then it will eventually transmute into something new. So as my teacher Tom said this past summer, which I so loved, if it isn't a happy ending, it isn't the ending. And that's not glib. It just simply means that you are at the most interesting part of the story where the transformation is about to happen.